What's good, Joe? What is good? We alive. We alive. I got something important I want to talk about. Something I want to talk about. Just want to share with you guys. Give y'all just a minute to jump on here. Just a minute. Brandon loves sports TV. What's good, guys? I want to talk about YouTube and the integrity and how I don't knock people who do this, but the way I look at it. What's good, man? What's good, Sean Aldrich? What's going on, man? Glad you jumped in here, my man. Okay, cool, cool. All right. But I just wanted to share is, man, how, man, what's going on, man? What's up, Red Dogs TV? Oh, man, what's happening with you, my man, my man, my man? Y'all coming in there, man. Like, I want to talk about why I'm not gonna like have any beefs with other YouTubers, other content creators that do what I do, sports content creators. Because the way I look at it, man, it's a lot of wealth to go around. Everybody's doing what they're doing. Everybody, will keep it respectful. Now, I don't mean that don't mean they won't say nothing bad about me. I hope they don't. I hope everybody's keeps things cool. But to me, the way I look at it, man, I got too much to be concerned with, man, on my own, man. Because I feel like everybody has their own lane. Everybody can talk about their own content and just keep it 100 with everybody, man. What's up, y'all? What up, Ted? What's going on, man? Oh, man, Happy New Year's to you too, brother. Happy New Year's to you too, brother, man. Like everybody, man, just everybody has their own lane. They can do their own thing. We all create content. We all talk about sports, and it's all in fun. I don't take this stuff that serious to the point to where I just want to like have a problem, be beefing with people. That's not how I get down. That's not my life. That's not the life that I live. That's not the type of person I am. And to me, I just feel like everybody, man, can make some good content, man, and just have fun, dude, and just talk sports, man. Y'all, like I said, man, y'all come in my comment section. Y'all call me a hater when I talk about LeBron James. Y'all insult me, but it's all good, And I go back at you. I go back at you, and it's all fun, man. It ain't that personal, but like if you bold enough to talk crazy and talk trash, then you bold enough to get dealt with. But it's literally, man, it's not personal. It's all fun, man. You know what? I don't even know, man. I don't even know, man. I don't even know some guys. I just see it sometimes. I see some content creators. I don't know about what's going on between BF and FSTV. I'm going to check into that. But I just love everybody, man. They all cool, man. Like there's a guy who doesn't like the LDBC. It's a guy he's a boxing content creator named Kurt DeVille, Counterpunch Boxing News. While I'm very fond of the LDBC and I don't like some of the stuff that he says about him, but at the same time, I actually enjoy Kurt DeVille's content. You know what I'm saying? I think he's a funny guy. I think he tells, especially when he talks about Tyson Fury, man. Boy, that dude don't never let up on Tyson. Woo, boy. I do believe he got something personal against Tyson Fury, man. Because every video he's on, he's on Tyson Fury, man. But it's still some good content. It is. I don't agree with everything he says about Fury or about a lot of people, man. But it's good content. Even when he talks about Wilder, because Wilder's my guy, man. And I love me some Deontay Wilder, man. Top 5 NBA centers. Oh, you don't put me on the spot, man. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna take you up on that challenge. Top 5 NBA centers. All right, I got to start with Bill Russell. Got to go Wilt, Kareem, Shaq, David Robinson. Those are my top 5. Those are my top 5. They could be in any of those, any order of that, but those are my top 5. You say you got Shaq over Hakeem. Yeah, he's more dominant. Yeah, Hakeem Olajuwon was definitely up there. Who did I say? Shaq. I said David Robinson. I said Kareem, Wilt, uh, Bill Russell, number 1. No, but they all up there though. They all those are my top 5. Hakeem, if he ain't 5, he's 6. But those are my top centers, man. Shaq, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Who else y'all want to hear? What else y'all want me to talk about? Oh, you shoot the breeze. We had fun. Y'all want me to talk about that game last night? The Minnesota Timberwolves against the Lakers. I do feel like the referees robbed us. But I'm going to tell you why I'm not that upset about the loss because I blame the Lakers for not taking care of business. Because I used to coach basketball. I'm going to tell you what I used to tell my players. I used to tell my players, you don't ever leave the game in the hand of the officials. And you know how you do that? You take care of business. There were times in that game where Anthony Davis missed some wide open. He missed two free throws not long before that. So that had nothing to do with the official. Cherry Vanderbilt missing layups, LeBron James bricking threes, all those things, all that stuff. Austin Reeves not keeping up with his man. A lot of that stuff was going on that it had. They put a little bit more pressure on old boy. What's his name? Harrison. You know what I'm saying? Then it wouldn't have got down to that. You don't never leave a game in the hands of the official. So yeah, it was a bad call. I don't think LeBron James' foot was on the line. But I mean, it could be. I could see why they would think that. But I mean, it was a little bit of space within it. And LeBron and the trade brigade, they're gonna be going and crying and clutch sports whining. See, that's why we need a trade. That's why we need a trade. Which player do you thought had the GOAT potential, but injuries, situations hurt him? Penny Hardaway for sure. Penny Hardaway to me was Kobe before Kobe. He had all the attributes. He looked like Kobe Bryant. He was made up like him. He had the Michael Jordan style. He had all of the intangibles. He was a good guard. He was like really good at what he did. He was an excellent basketball. He was a complete basketball player. He was a defender. He had his jump shot. The release on his jump shot was incredible. I mean, he could dunk over 7 footers. I mean, he was nasty. And I'm from Tennessee, and I tell you, I know guys, man. They went to high school with him. They grew up with him. Man, he was a real deal. And then I'm glad he's still in Memphis. I'm glad he's coaching the University of Memphis. I'd love to see him coach the Memphis Grizzlies at some point, man. But now Penny Hardaway was one of the greatest shooting guards I've ever seen. He was the closest thing to Michael Jordan outside of Kobe Bryant to me. Kobe, everybody compares Kobe to Michael Jordan. Yes, he is very much like Michael Jordan, but there's also a lot of Penny Hardaway-ism in there too. A lot of the stuff that he does, and you can even add well, you can't ask Kobe now, but we'll just go back and watch some interviews with Kobe Bryant, and he'll mention Penny Hardaway a lot of times as one of his biggest influences. Uh, Hillary Duff, man, get off, man! Don't get off my channel, man. Talking about that stuff. Ain't got nothing to do with basketball. That ain't sports. Nobody worry about some Disney superstar and all this dumb stuff. I think about that, but Britney Spears though. But all right, now we off that. Let's see what else y'all got to say on here. Okay, Ted, I missed your comment. Said favorite athletes growing up. By far, of course, Michael Jordan, Bo Jackson. Michael Jordan and Bo Jackson probably my two favorite. You had the Bo Knows campaign. I got a funny story about Bo Jackson because I'm originally from Kansas City. So, like the Kansas City, he played for the Kansas City Royals. I loved him. I had his baseball cards. I had all his baseball cards, but I couldn't get my hand on his rookie baseball. But man, I love Bo Jackson in both baseball and football. He was like, I mean, running over people, running so hard, he ran into the locker room. He couldn't stop himself. After the touchdown, he ran all the way into that kind of stuff. Catching the ball in the outfield, running up the wall, all that stuff. Funny story, when I was in sixth grade, my social studies teacher, ironically, was the head basketball coach at the school, and I didn't make the team. I'm still mad about that. Coach Santel turned out to be a great guy. He's just a good dude, man, all the way around. But now the funny story is I kept talking about Bo Jackson during class. And he said, "You keep talking about Bo Jackson, I'll make you write that thing off 1,000 times." Sure enough, I said Bo Jackson one more time and 1,000 write-offs. He was just sick of me talking about Bo Jackson, man. I think when I finally turned in, I think I had like 800s. He's that's all right, man. You learned your lesson. Oh my God, top. Oh man, yeah, Michael Jordan, Bo Jackson. Now here's another one that's gonna throw you full of Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee, man, was man, and when it came to martial arts, Michael Jordan, Bo Jackson, Bruce Lee, probably my three favorite athletes growing up, man. Tecmo Bowl, yes, yeah. Bo Jackson was unstoppable in Tecmo Bowl, man. He's like, dude, he crazy, man. He got a touchdown every time he touched the ball. But I mean, he really that wasn't much really that much of it. Man, the Tennessee Titans just got blown out, man. I'm sick of it. I'm done with the Tennessee Titans, man. Man, that thing just dropped down. I'm so sick of my Titans, man. Them dudes been playing like trash this year, man. Yeah, that wasn't much of an exaggeration. Bo Jackson really was that good. Who was the one player you always wanted to see be a Laker, but it never happened? I always want to see, Carmelo Anthony did eventually become a Laker, but it was like way past his prime. He wasn't as effective. Chris Paul, when they blocked that trade, I might do a video one of these days about that. About when David Stern was hating and blocked that trade, and my Kobe Bryant would have had 8, 9 championships for sure, certified had he got CP3 on his team because that was when CP3 was in his prime. You got to think about that was Lob City CP3 and it's like his late 20s, mid to late 20s, without a doubt. Kobe Bryant would be sitting here with like 8 rings right now, more than Michael Jordan. Which non-GOAT center, which non-GOAT center that can be a legend in a weak era? Non-GOAT center that can be a legend in a weak era. Man, I'm trying to think. Let me think. I would say Patrick Ewing, but he's one of those all time greats. So many of them, man. It's so many of them. Man, I probably, man, Bill Laimbeer could probably dominate in this era. What's his name? Oh, is he a center? I think he might have been a power forward. Bill Cartwright, probably. Shoot. Vic Madden was a problem. Yeah. Vic Madden. Oh my God. Oh, Air Jordans. Without man, that goes out. Of course, Air Jordans. Man, I was Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan was. I don't like it because I'm a preacher. So I ain't gonna say he was God to me, but he was non-human to me. He was like the greatest, still the greatest basketball player of all time. But Michael Jordan was my childhood was Michael Jordan and Nintendo, professional wrestling, Bruce Lee. That was my childhood. Sam Perkins. Yeah, Sam Perkins. Yeah. I forgot about Sam. Yeah. Sam Perkins was sweet. He was nice, man. The Lakers, man, he was a beast, man. Yeah, I like Sam. I like Perk, man. The original Perk, not Kendrick Perkins, that LeBron James fanboy would be deadly in this era. Yeah, man. Sam Perkins, he's a good shot blocker, good rim protector. He was a big body. He was wide. He was long. All the above. Yeah, Sam Perkins would definitely dominated in this era. And he played with Michael Jordan in North Carolina too. So he played with Michael Jordan. Favorite WWE wrestlers growing up. I'm a huge wrestling fan. Man, Hulk Hogan, what's his name? Paul Orndorff, Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. Bobby Heenan as a manager. Ted DiBiase. Let's see who else. Man, so many of them. Shawn Michaels, of course. Your childhood. Yeah, they asked me on YouTube. They asked me this question. But I had to hear all these names growing up. Yeah, all these guys, man. And ironically, my favorite pro wrestler as a child is actually a good friend of mine now. Believe it or not, it's a guy named the Russian Nightmare Nikita Koloff. Yeah, Nikita Koloff. But he was on actually with Ric Flair. Ric Flair, to me, is the GOAT when it comes to wrestling. The Ultimate Warrior, yep. He couldn't wrestle a league, but he was a great presence though. Okay. Salute. Okay, yeah, salute too, Brandon, man. But yes, at Bo Jackson. Yeah, Vic '04 and Bo Jackson and Tecmo Bowl, all the goats. Talking about Michael Vick, yeah, Michael Vick was a beast in 2004, yeah. Undertaker, The Rock, yeah, definitely The Rock for sure. But he's more of a modern era though. Talking about like my childhood, those are guys that I'm talking about. Bruce the Barber, Beefcake, all them guys. There's all my sister's laughing said she remember that name. All these, yeah, all this stuff, man. Y'all making me relive my childhood, man. Yeah, man. So what y'all been doing, man? What's been going on? You 35? Okay, cool. Yeah, you a little bit younger than me, dude. I'm 46. I got a few years on me. We still kind of in the same. We in the same era though. We still 10 years, man. We was that same time frame. Uh, man, y'all. I'm almost there. I'm almost to monetization, man, because of y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. We got some. When I get monetized, we got some really, really cool, exciting things coming on. Yeah, I remember the Junkyard Dog. Yeah, he was hilarious, dude. That dude be headbutting people. Bloop, bloop. Yep, yep. Junkyard Dog will headbutt the mess out of you, man. Then he'll bite you, headbutt you, all that kind of stuff. He was one of them good guy wrestlers who wrestled like a bad guy. He wrestled dirty like a bad, like he was a heel. He was a baby face, but he wrestled like a heel, though. Headbutting people, biting people, and all that kind of stuff. Doing heel tactics. 90s NBA performers, oh my goodness. Allen Iverson, Kobe, of course, Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Dennis Rodman, Isaiah Thomas. Oh man, so many, too many of them names. Patrick Ewing, Hakeem Olajuwon. Oh my God, Bird. Of course, Bird was more '80s, but he's a little bit of the '90s. Who else, man? So many of them, dude. You start going down, Then of course I mentioned Penny Hardaway, Shaq, just a lot of them, man. That whole era, man. I like the 1980s, 90s, early 2000s. My favorite era in basketball. So I had like 15 years of like really good basketball, and then once the LeBron James era started, and stuff starts getting soft. And it's amazing how somebody can be called a GOAT when they play in the weakest time in basketball. What y'all got? What y'all got? I used to have all the rubber W. Oh yeah, man! Don't even get me started on that. Them big old thing. You could get a concussion if somebody hit you one of them wrestlers, man. It was like about this big around. It was all made out of big rubber. Big old wrestling, man. Divas like Tori Wilson, Layla, Stephanie McMahon. I don't know about Stephanie McMahon. Stephanie McMahon couldn't wrestle, man. She was Vince McMahon's daughter, man. Sable, Layla, yep. Tori Wilson, yep. Nice. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm about to jump off here. I just want to jump in and holler at y'all real quick. But yeah, like that back to that LeBron James thing, man, with that foot on the line. I'm not as upset about that as a lot of people are. Because he was Jacqueline was fine. Man, Michael Jordan, man. Anything with Jordan on is my favorite. Shoes, jerseys, hats, all that stuff. Man, I remember I had a Chicago Bulls hat. One of my friends' name was Baroque McAllister. We friends now, but I remember he stole my Chicago Bulls hat when we were kids growing up. Stole it out of my locker, man. Man, that broke my heart. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one, man. Brandon Love Sports TV. Y'all have a good one. Happy New Year, man. Y'all have a good one. Enjoy your families and all that good stuff, man. All right, man. Hope the Lord God bless you and keep you, man. Peace.